Hey, sixth grade, this is Mr. Brown. I just figured I'd start uploading some videos now. So the first lesson that we're going to be working on is lesson 7, which is using diagrams to represent multiplication. Sorry, I'm going to be saying a lot of ums. I'm just trying out different ways to record these videos. The first video that I recorded this morning, my intro that already 2 of you have seen, I recorded that on my laptop. My laptop is nice, but at the same time it's a little older, so the microphone might not be working as well. So I'm giving this a go on my phone today. So the first method that I'm going to be showing you is doing multiplication using an area diagram. So with the area diagram, we see our multiplication problem of 24 times 13 as 20 plus 4 times 10 plus 3. Okay, sorry. This is where I'm going to be working on with you guys today, is just area diagram. So 24 times 13 is the same way as writing 20 plus 4 and then times 10 plus 3. That is a 3. I apologize, I messed up. So the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to draw a rectangle. And I'm sorry about this, guys, my rectangle is not going to be perfect. I'm going to be adding on to it in some areas because it's not looking how I would like. Alrighty, there we go. So we have a rectangle. Since I messed up, I already did what I needed to do. So with this rectangle, we have our side lengths of technically 13 and 24. However, I've already partitioned it off to show our different numbers. So this would be 10, and this would be 3, this would be 20, and this would be 4. In just a second, I'm switching over to a different color to just fancy it up maybe a little bit. So what we're going to be doing next with this area diagram method is we're going to say, okay, so we have 20 plus 3 right here. So we're going to do 20 times 3, which is equal to 60. So this area right here would be 60. We do the same thing as well with 10 times 20, so that would be 10 times 20, which is equal to 200. So I'll write 200 here. Next, we will do 10 times 4, which would be this square right here. Which would be 40. And then our last square right here would be 3 times 4. So that area would be 4 times 3, which is equal to 12. So what we're going to be doing now is to solve this problem of 24 times 13. So to solve 24 times 13, we're going to take all of these totals right here and add them up together. So let me come down right here. So we have 200 plus 60 plus 40 plus 12. Now, if we want to do some simplification to this, we know that 60 plus 40 does equal 100. So essentially we have 200 plus 100 plus 12, which if we add 200 plus 100, that equals 300. And then we have 12 left over, which would go into the place value of 1 and the 2. So our answer today would be 312 is what 24 times 13 equals. We can also show this by doing our standard algorithm of 24 times 13. So I'll be showing you this 2 different ways. So we can show this by just doing partial products. So 3 times 4 would be 12, while 3 times 20 would be 60. The reason this 3 times 2 would be 60 is because the 2 is in the tens place and the 3 is in the ones place, so 3 times 20 equals 60. We'll then do the next thing with our 1 in our tens place. So 1 times 4, which is essentially 10 times 4, would be 40. And then lastly, 10 times 20 is 200, which is where we would also get to the same answer of 312. The third method that we can do, I feel is a little weird, but some of you might find this easy. So we do 24 times 13 again. And rather than breaking it up into these partial products right here, we would say 3 times 24. So we'd say how many groups of, or how many, if we have 3 groups of 24, how much would that equal? So we do 3 times 4, which would be 2. 3 times 20, or 3 times 20, which would be 60, and then we have that 10 left over from our 3 times 4, so that would be 72. Our next area that we go to would be 10 times 4, which would be 40. Can't do that, so we add our 0 down here. So then 10 times 20, which would be 200, plus that 40 would be 240. If we were to add that all up together, that would be 2, 1, 3. So 312 as well. What I'd like you to try and do, guys, is I'd like you to try and attempt to do lesson 7 using one of these 3 methods. If those methods don't work for you, shoot me a message through Teams, comment below on this video. I'm hoping that y'all can hear me a little better, and I apologize if the quality is not as good as you'd like. Again, this is Mr. Brown, and I hope that your first day of break is going well. Okay, bye.